anything that you are facing, it doesn't come to kill you. It comes to make you stronger. What doesn't kill you make you stronger? So number 2 is called leadership skill. What do you call it? Leadership skill. Everything rise and falls on leadership. Number 3, emotional intelligence skill. Emotional intelligence skill. So of course, number 4 is called, of course, people management skill. You want to be able to manage and work with people. People management skill. So with this particular one, okay, let's see how far you can go. Okay, I think it's okay. It's fine. Okay, with this people management skill or with this millionaire skill, you can actually go out there and actually build the community you want to become that person. This is life of significance, a life of transformational. So you can build people, you can add value to people. If you have not done something to someone that he cannot pay you, that means not started living on earth. You are able to impact your world in such a way that your world can never pay even their whole lifetime. So you must get to build people, impact your world, build a team. Of course, build a organization like MTN, Glo, Etisalat, Montu Suite. You must be able to build a community. Why I say build is because there is work. There is work to be done. And work to be done has to do with your time. It has to do with your intellectual property. It has to do with your energy. So this particular relationship is called transformational relationship. What do you call it? Transformational relationship. A lot of people want to make the money, but they want to pass through the process of transformational relationship. So you don't want to pass through the process. How then can you make the money? You want to become a doctor, you don't want to go to a medical school. You want to become a lawyer, you don't want to go to a law school. How then will you become a lawyer? You want to just, you want to actually get a lawyer. You must definitely factor in succession plan. Tell us succession plan. So we also last week discussed that every fathers of faith understand that succession. We said that most people always squeeze God's plan, God's given idea into their default current means, reach and years. Now, okay, we went ahead and talked about God idea, and good idea. This God idea and good idea. That is a difference between the two of them. Good idea means that whatever you're thinking right now, it is within your reach. You can actually reach it within your reach, within your means, and within your years on earth. You can actually, it's a good one. But God idea is beyond your reach, beyond your reach, beyond your means, beyond your years. That means whatever you are living, but if God is no idea, you cannot finish living it on earth. So that is why whenever you have a God idea of God, you will need God to help you fulfill it. You will need a team. You need to collaborate. You need to seek partners. You need to work with people. So definitely God gives you an idea. It's going to be beyond your years, which means you will factor in succession plan. We discussed it last week now. Yes or yes? Okay, so we went ahead to discuss about Papa. Okay, perfect. So we stopped at somewhere last week. Let's see where we stopped last week. We went and said that no business can realize its full potentials unless the founder, that is the entrepreneur, has various exit strategies in mind, embedded succession planning in the process. Because to scale the business, you have to exit it operationally. You cannot exit operational without identifying stable people that can continue the operation. We stopped there last week. Yes or yes? So today I will mention about 12 things here about succession. So let's see 12 things that God idea forces you to do. So we're going to look at the 12 of them today. Before we look at the 12 of them today, very fast, I would like us to take one or two let's on foundation, because before we start big trainings like this, we always lay some foundation, because I want you to understand that the reason why you're living is just that it's not just when you die everything ends. You are living that you should find a God's idea for your life, that when you are living, you hand over the baton to the next generation. When you are living, hand over the everything you are doing. So if you are living a life that's going to end when you are no more than 500, 1 million years, that means your life is just so small. It might be a good idea, but anything God wants to do has to be generational. God wants to do anything significant, global impact. So definitely try to factor in succession plan if what you are living, of course, is for generation. If not for generation, that means we need to start dreaming big. They're not dream big. Because dreaming big has some level of righteousness. We started talking about Abraham when God took him outside and the evening said, count all the stars. That's how, if you can count it, that's how your generation will be. Abraham could not count, and he believed God. He was counted for him for righteousness just by believing. So there's a level of righteousness in dreaming big. So dreaming something beyond your generation helps you to always live a positive life every day. Helps you always wake up with a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, a sense of fulfillment. So we also went there last week to also define something that has to do with you. We said that it has to do with you. It could be a good idea. It could be a good idea. It could be for yourself. But anything God idea has to be for others. They're not others. So anything you can achieve for yourself is called achievement. It's an achievement. Anything you can achieve because you did with others is called fulfillment. What I call it? fulfillment. So anything you can achieve for yourself is called passion, turn on passion. Anything you can achieve for others is called purpose, turn on purpose. Anything you can achieve for yourself is called career, turn on career. Anything you can achieve is called calling, turn on calling. And now one again. We missed one. Dreams. Yeah. Dreams and destiny. So you can see that for you to actually achieve calling, you need God. For you to actually fulfill calling, you need people. For you to fulfill purpose, you need people. For you to have fulfillment, you need people. But your achievement, your career, only you can do it now. Just can, you want to be a medical doctor, now only you do it. So we say that when you live for others, it helps you fulfill purpose of God's plan. So write this one down. Successor will not be able to continue the operation. Write this one. Anybody are handling your family to, your generation to, your business to, successors will not be able to continue the operation if you did not plan exit strategy in the first place. So they can't continue it. Successors, they put the hand over to. Successors will not be able to continue the operation if you did not plan the exit strategy in the first place. So if you do not put in factor in succession plan in the first place, they can't continue. Successors will never be able to continue the operation if you did not plan exit strategy in the first place. So in business, in any way you find yourself, imagine the guy that own a hotel, own a company, never plan succession plan in any way. That means when he died, everything ends there. So you as an individual, what is your succession plan? What are you going to hand over to someone when you are leaving this earth? The Bible says a good man leaveth inheritance to his children. So you don't have any inheritance, that means we should be checking you, whether you're a good man or not. So I say successors will not be able to continue the operation if you did not factor in the succession plan exit strategy in the first place. So don't write this one, but listen to me. If you factor in succession plan, you document your processes, your procedures, and system that someone else can walk through the system even when you are not around. So whatever you are building today, you should be able to factor in succession plan. Document your process. I say when you come to Millionaire School, be able to write one or two things. You cannot come to Millionaire School and don't learn anything, you don't write anything, because the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. So don't write this one. Listen to me. Successful business entrepreneurs are really working out to put in succession plan. They are working out to tactically, operationally leave the business and stop working in the business and start working on the business. So God idea forces you to go beyond your reach, beyond your means, beyond your years on earth. So I'm going to give you 12 things that God idea forces you to do. So we're going to do that today right now. So we said that if it's going to be a God idea, this God idea is going to be beyond your reach, beyond your means, beyond your years on earth. So he forces you to do 12 things. So I'm going to mention these things about living for other people, living a purposeful life, living to liberate and impact your world and leave the world a better place. It could be a God idea. So he forces you to do 12 things. So he forces you to do these 12 things. That means you're actually working in God's idea. Number one, a big vision puts your problem in perspective. A good 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 vision puts your problem in perspective. So once you have a good vision, okay, you're going to package your problem and keep it one side. Your problem will suddenly become smaller. A good vision puts your problem in perspective. So once you have something bigger, your problem you can never even see your problem again. A big vision puts your problems into perspective. Full stop. Sometimes our problems are bigger because our vision is small. Sometimes our problems are bigger. Our problem and challenges are bigger because our vision is what? Small. So a big vision puts your problem into perspective. Full stop. Sometimes our problems are bigger because our vision is too small. It's small. So if you have a smaller vision, you can actually not see any problem at all. You know, I had a story of a man. I said, sometimes our problems are bigger, challenges are bigger because our vision is too small. And I said that life was not meant to be easy. Life was not meant to be easy. Generally, whether you are born again or not, God did not send you to this world for you to have an easy life. No. Life was meant to be full of struggles, full of challenges. But you know what happened? You have a bigger vision, you put your problem into perspective, you will not even see. Someone says, you walk close enough to a tree, you will no longer see any other thing in this world. So that means if you walk close to your vision, you will not even see anything in this world. What matters to you is that vision you are seeing. But you walk closer to your problems, you will not even see anything. You will not see any of the vision. So I want you to know that if you stand close enough to a tree, you can't see anything in the world. If you are close enough to your vision is very big. You can't see your problems again. You will no longer see your problems. So you put them in perspective. Problems are not meant to be bigger than the way they seem. Problems are not meant to be bigger than the way they seem. So just know that what think big does to you, for you and in you, what thinking big does to you and for you and to you, for you and in you, is that thinking big makes you see, not to recognize your problems at all. Thinking big never makes you recognize your limitations, your limiting beliefs, because you're already thinking big. And because you're thinking big, so not just for yourself, I want to build a global business, generational business, I want to make a global impact. You're thinking big every day. You will not even notice that those small arguments in your neighborhood, you don't have time for it, because as you're thinking right now, you must make millions of naira to build schools, charity homes, hospitals, make some significant impact on it. You are working on a big project. So all those small things will never worry you. So when God makes a promise to you, the promises put pictures in your mind. When God makes a promise to you, he put pictures in your mind, and those promises produces a movie in your mind. And you start working on the movie. You start looking at the pictures in your mind, and it forces you to think big and behave in a certain way. So when God puts a big picture in your mind, you are dreaming big. There's a picture in your mind like a movie. I told you, everything you see in this life, you can touch, you can feel, was once an idea in the mind of an entrepreneur. All these markers you see was an idea in the mind of an entrepreneur. Yes or yes? All this white marker board, your phone, your shoe, your clothes, your lights, your laptops was once an idea in the mind of an entrepreneur. But entrepreneur knows that this idea of mine, I have to think about it, not to be like a movie, cut, stop, play. Before when you can arrange the thought, it's called creating. It's not creating. We create with the mind. We produce physically. So when you finish creating that thought, the same thing with you. I can create the millions in your mind, 28 million. Think about it. I'm going to read book. I'm going to send text. I'm going to make call. I'm going to use that process. I'm going to partake in it, because I'm going to be part of it. It must work. So after thinking about it, you now gather people and then communicate. The same thing God did when he created man. I told you that the way God does things is the way we also need to do things. God says the earth was darkness was first, of the deep was without form, and the spirit of the Lord hovers on the water. And God said, let there be what? Light. And he went in Genesis 1, I think 16, he says, let us create. He says, let us create man in our image. Creating is the main that thing. He has been creating man. Now he gathered and said, let us create man. He has created man in his image and likeness. In his mind, came to Genesis 2. You know, in Genesis 1, they formed man. Came to Genesis 2 and came back and came down to Genesis 2:16. He came down and formed man from the dust of the earth. He already created man before he formed man. So you must create the life you want in your mind before you form it in the physically. Anything you cannot create in your mind, you cannot form it physically. So 12 things that big vision does for you, God vision does to you. Because when God gives a vision, it must be beyond your reach, beyond your means, beyond your years on earth. Look at Abraham. Between Abraham that God gave him the promises and when Christ came was 42 generations. That means generation 1, generation 2, 42 generations before Christ manifests. So sometimes most of the vision that God gives to us, we will not live to see all of them fulfilled on earth. Like I keep telling people, look at Apple, owned by Steve Jobs. This guy is dead now, but we are still using Apple product today. Yes or yes? Yes. You're not talking to me now. Yes or yes? Yes. Look at Thomas Edison invented electric bulb. But today, the man is no more, but we are still using bulbs today. Even invented it the more. Yes or yes? Yes. So look at the White brothers that invented aircraft. They have a big vision that iron will fly on the sky. They start working, bicycle repairers. So they worked on it every day. Rejections from family, rejection from friends, rejection from everyone. But they never gave up. They worked on that vision, and the day they launched the aircraft, today, most of people are flying on air because of someone's vision. So you have a big vision, and God's vision, it forces you to have a big picture. So when people think and behave in a certain way that is unproductive, write it down. When people think, write it down boldly on your note. Write this one. If you're not written anything today, write this one down. The weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. And if you don't participate in your transformational, you cannot be transformed. You will be reformed. So you must participate. When people think and behave in a certain way that is unproductive, it's because their vision is too small. When people think, I cannot do it, it's too hard. I told you something. When people think and behave in an unproductive way, it is because their vision is too small. Then okay, move around the wall, you say it's too far. Climb the wall, it's too tall. Break the wall, it's too hard. See shovel, dig now, it's too deep. Why are they always complaining? Poor people complain too much. They're like China phone, they don't obey instruction. That is a problem. Poor people, they're everywhere. You know, that's why I have a lot of poor people everywhere. They don't want to pass through the process. I want to be a doctor. I don't want to pass to medical school. Really? I want to be a guardian. I don't want to go to school. I don't write exams. You know, sometimes people don't, anything they need, they like to price. Anything they want, okay, I think I need to do something today. Let me do something so you can understand why people don't want to become successful. There are some things you need. There are some things you want. So, need are the thing that is necessary for you. Necessity is necessary for you. Then want are things for pleasure. Turn on pleasure. And let me say something about the things you want. Things you want is just not to, for example now, most of us want ice cream, but you don't need ice cream. You want ice cream, so you don't price. But you want meat and fish, you price. They're not price. Okay, let me give you another example. Okay, let me give you another example right now. Okay, you need to read your books to become better. You need to read the Bible, but all of us, you don't like it. You need to watch movie and that Telemundo, watch your Z Wall, watch carry your phone. So anything people need, they like to price. So watch it. So the thing they need, I need to be successful, but they don't want. Look at they need to play Niger Bet, but they don't need. I mean, they want to play Niger, but they don't need it. But they want to play. They sweet them. Say they play, but they don't need it. What they need is to work on a purpose, work on a project, work on something global. They don't want. They like that sharp one, lucky jump, microwave success mentality, easy part. The one thing is easy. They need things hard. But what will make you successful is a hard thing that will make your life a meaningful one. So I say something to I say that when people think and behave in a certain way that is unproductive, it is because their vision is too small. They're not thinking anything serious. They're not thinking about the next generation. Oh, fun, forget about it. Me wait there. My life not better. What I'm going to think about the next generation? I said they talk them. You understand? They say, hey, me, I don't care about anybody. Now my life, see small vision now. If you think and behave in a productive way, it means that you probably have more than a good idea, and it's a God idea with a big vision, is a global that has to do with global impact, generational impact. If you think and behave in a productive way, that means you probably have a very good, it's more than a good vision, it's a God idea that is generational with a big vision. So why people think small is because they have small visions, small dreams, small goals. They can achieve it and say, I have time to achieve it. After all, where they run go? Can you imagine that? Well, you know that it is having God kind of idea, God idea, God kind of vision. In fact, you start paying attention to time. You no longer waste because suddenly you realize that, oh, I've lived 20 years of my life, 30 years of my life, 40 years of my life. So there's no time again. Let me try to hasten up. Anything I have to do, I must do it now. No procrastination again, because you are now living with the purpose of God's idea, big vision. If you think and behave in a productive way, it means that you probably have a God idea with a big vision. So number two, I say big vision puts your problem in perspective. Big vision puts your problem in perspective. Number one. Number two, big vision puts your priority in order. Big vision, God idea, put your priority in order. You start to prioritize things that is going to be productive in your life and less things that's unproductive in your life. So big visions put your priority in order. Big vision put your priority in order. You no longer waste time with unproductive people. You no longer discuss about Tinubu, government, all those things that don't put money in your pocket. You no longer discuss about Chelsea and Man U, because you have a big vision, God idea puts your priority in order and allows you to stop wasting time on things that don't really matter. Big vision, God's idea puts your priority in order and allows you to stop wasting time on things that doesn't really matter. Things that doesn't really matter. Looking for problems. See, Ambassador ID said something the other day. He said that some people that are struggling financially, are struggling health, that are struggling in one area or the other, relationship, and you give them solution to their problem, they will open the problem and start looking for problems. You give them solution, a solution, they start to open it. I mean, where there is problem in this solution, they always find solution. They always find problems in everything. You walk into their life, they will find fault in you. You say you cannot sweep the floor, you cannot wash the plate, you cannot cook the food. They find fault. They are fault finders. Any way you give them solution, they must look. Imagine those kind of people that like the three Hebrew men that saw fire and they Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said, God will deliver us. Even then they will say, can't you see fire? They'll be looking at their problems instead of the one that will save them. If the case of Daniel, they will leave God that will save them and look at lion that will eat them. Lion is there, me, I cannot do. Can you imagine that? I told you something when Peter walked on water, of course, and then when he started losing sight from Christ, begin to look at his problems, he begin to sing. So because you have to focus on your vision every day, something that has to be generational, something that has to be global, so you don't have to worry about things people worry about. You don't have to worry about earthly things anymore. You no longer be a problem to you. You naturally attract it by default. Default. Because men attract things. Men are supposed to attract things. So you're not attracting things, it shows that your energy is small. So looking at it as a big vision, God idea prioritize, put your priority in order and allows you to stop wasting time on things that doesn't really matter. Full stop. Your vision is so big and actually reorganizes your priority. If your vision is so big, it will actually reorganize your priority. You need to prioritize things that support your vision. I said that successful people are hyper focused on their vision or their intention and ignore their distractions. I said, what is distractions? Anything that doesn't move the needle in your favor. What is intention? Anything that moves the needle in your favor. So write this one. I say, big vision puts your priority in order and allows you to stop wasting time on things that doesn't matter. If you're written that one down, shall I? Okay, your vision, if your vision is so big, it will actually reorganize your priority. Full stop. Number 3. So number 1, big vision puts your problems. I need to write some things down. So sorry. I don't like cleaning my boards, but fine. Maybe just clean some of them here so that I can be making some points here. So you can see, number 1, it puts your problems into perspective. So telling me, always complain about your problem every time tells me that you have a smaller vision. Number 2, it actually prioritize your, of course, it has to prioritize your order. Number 3, big vision draws you closer to God. It draws you closer to God. Number 3, it draws you closer to God. It draws you to God. It draws you closer to God. So the thing is that why people are not bothered is because they have good idea. It's within their reach, within their means, within their years. So they don't need God. God can go and relax. But if you have a God kind of idea that has to be global impact, gigantic, generational, is beyond your reach, means, and years. So you need God. So big vision draws you closer to God because you already know that without God it is impossible. I can't do this without God. So you already know that what I'm thinking right now has to be generational. So that's why you can see men that think generational, they're always meditating. They're always. I hope you know that Abraham was an idol worshiper. I hope you know that. But because he was thinking global, generational, that's how God had to even grow closer to him. I hope you know that this guy, you see, that believed God and he left his father's land, left all his idol, and had to follow the God that was speaking to him. What I'm trying to tell you today that once you have a very good idea that is has to do generational impact, you will start needing, you need God in all means, because you know that this particular thing what they do is not gonna, I cannot achieve it on my own. So number 4, big vision draws you closer to like-minded people. It draws you closer to like-minded people. It draws you closer to like-minded people. Big vision draws you closer to like-minded people. It draws you closer. It draws you closer to like-minded people. People that also think big. Like-minded people. So, and as a way of repelling the small mind, people that think that you are probably displaying some symptoms of mental illness, you know. That's how you sit down with some people that have a cup mindset, and you share an ocean idea with them. You share a generational idea and say it's not possible because they cannot even imagine it. So it draws the people that think big too. So you're thinking big most of the time. You can't always see that you're always connected to people that think big. You're thinking small most of the time. You always see that you're always connected to people that think small. Because someone that thinks small comes to you and you're talking. He said, "This is my young man. You don't put man like this. Tell the person I want to be a billionaire." He says it's not possible because he himself I've never seen 1 million in his life. One together, 1 million in account. He never enter like that. Bulk, you never see him. You never see 10 million. You never see 100 million. So you're telling him I'm a billionaire. He's saying, forget about that thing. That he cannot even. You know, one day I was in Port Harcourt at Chinese Garden Hotel, opposite Romas in Morning Market. I was teaching. You know, I called some people. I showed them a lot. I said, you know, for the past 2 years, then I've never earned less than 100K in a day. And that time, no, it's not even now. That time I used to go and print my account statements almost every day. So I was showing the guy. He told him it's not possible that somebody cannot earn 100K in a day. I told him, I brought my account. That was the answer they believing. Because some people never believe that somebody can earn up to 100K in a day, 200,000, 500, 1 million in a day is small money. Tell us small money. So when you have a big vision, it will draw you to like-minded and repel the small-minded people. People that have cup mentality. They don't think beyond their nose. In fact, I remember one trip we were traveling. The last trip we traveled to Dubai. As I know somebody that told me that if he's the one that he can never travel, that he will collect the money and stay in this Akwa Ibom State. That so because to him that money for flight ticket is too much. 1 million, 2 million flight ticket. You can imagine, because to him that money is too much. I told you something, you can never have more than what you are thinking. You are thinking that 50 million naira is too much. You can never exceed that amount even in your lifetime. So any money you think is too much, that's the least you should make. If you think that, okay, I want to make 500 million in 1 year, that's the amount you'll be talking. Anybody is saying, I need 500 million to do investment. And if I want to buy assets, and if I want to buy this so straight, that's what you're talking. And you have to say it until the universe believes you. So you have to have a big vision, a God kind of idea to factor in succession plan. And if you are living on earth, you don't have any succession plan, I cannot call it success. I say success is starting something and finishing. You brush your mouth, yeah, it's a successful. I say I want to brush my mouth, you brush your mouth, yeah, it's a successful person. So that's that. Success different from people. So I say I want to be a professor, and you're a professor, you're a successful person. I want to be an athlete, I want to be a footballer, I want to be this. Anything you want to do and complete the success. But on earth, you must plan and factor in succession plan. It's not a succession plan. You must hand over the baton of your life to someone else who can innovate. Christ has succession plan. I told disciples, of course, Eli have Samuel, Elijah have Elisha. You must put in succession plan. Take every generation. Okay, we will just die now. The honor of Access Bank. Now, immediately someone else has resumed the position. Now, can't you see? There's a succession plan for every successful man that wants to build a global business, a generational business. Because you are not small. Touch yourself. Say, I'm a success. See, I'm a global man. Stop thinking like small person because of what you're passing through. That thing doesn't mean to kill you. You are meant to pass through it anyway. You are meant to pass through, whether you're happy or not. You must pass through something. Life happens to everybody. Everybody have their own cause. Stop magnifying your problem. Stop magnifying your burden. Stop making your burden look as if you are the only one that have problems in this life. If I say all of us should bring your problems and keep here, everybody go back and run and carry anyone. Most of us will be shouting, I beg, not touch my own. I beg, leave my own there. Leave my own there. Now I can't carry my own, they go as. Yes or yes? Your own is small. So number one now. Number five. I said you have big vision, God kind of idea. Of course, your problem will be smaller. Your vision will not allow you to see your problem. You prioritize you put your orders very well. You draw you closer to God. You're going to attract like-minded to you. Number five, big vision forces you to collaborate. You must collaborate. You must partner with people. This vision forces you to collaborate with your mentor to get other people. So this man, no, they collaborate. He just transfer. He goes to work. He collects salary. That's a small-minded person. Your son cannot inherit your job. Your child cannot inherit your certificate. If my father was a medical doctor and my father dies as a medical doctor, can I inherit his certificate and say from today I'm inheriting my father's certificate, I'm also a doctor? Can I do that? You're not talking to me now. If I spent all my years building a career for myself, I want to be a lawyer, and I became a lawyer by God's grace, and I die, can my children inherit my certificate as a lawyer? No, they cannot. If I spend all my time working to become a permanent secretary, director, commissioner of police, and I die on the seat, can my children inherit my position as commissioner of police? No. Why are you working for things that your children cannot inherit? Why are you working for things that is not system? Why are you working for things that doesn't have leverage? You know what they do? They behave like an I have an elderly mother who is a retiree. My mom worked for government for 35 years. Today, you know what she's telling me? Government is so wicked. I was just look mommy, I tell mommy. But I was telling you this thing, that you should not live your life pleasing government. You should not live your life working for things I cannot inherit. Why are you living your life working 35 years? Find another investment to do. Find another business to do. I can inherit your business. My mom did not listen to me. Now it has happened. 35 years of wasted life. And government have not taken care of them. No retirement benefit, no nothing for the past 5 years. Just imagine that kind of life. So please, once you want to live a life of significant and impact, you must definitely collaborate. Collaborate with two people, with your mentors and people you are mentoring. That you have to be in the middle. You have to be in the middle. That's the truth, because you must draw energy and give out energy. You must be like a stream that flows. You will not be a dead sea that everything comes to you, ends in you. That will never be your portion. You will succeed beyond your measure. Say amen. But definitely accept some level of. That's time. I took time to tell us the difference between skills. Tell us skills. I took time to explain skills and talent. I say talent is a gift. Either you have a talent or you don't have it. That is the truth. None of us was born learning how to fly an aircraft. Anointing to fly an aircraft. I speak in tongue. Carry anointing all pour on you. Say fly an aircraft today. Okay, you cannot fly it. You must learn a skill. Yes or yes? I don't know why most of us want anointing that will make us a millionaire. No, you don't need one anointing. You must learn the millionaire skills. Yes or yes? Because I want a pastor to just shake his head and just take my phone number, pour water on me, and turn me to a medical doctor tomorrow morning. That's what we want. They just want it. You don't know that. You can become rich as an individual. You cannot become wealthy as an individual. You can only become wealthy as a community. No community. Let's mention the wealthy men you know today. Starting from Alhaji Aliko Dangote to Elon Musk to Mark Zuckerberg to Bill Gates. Name all of them. They all built community. They're not community. They all build organization. They're organization. They all build a team. They're not team. They all build people. They're not people. But you're working for salary. Not only you can come. The day you stop, that's the day. I did not say working for salary is a bad thing. You can start from there, but don't stop there. Don't end there. Start thinking generational. Start thinking succession plan. Start thinking global because you are meant for the world. The world is your stage. Tell your neighbor, the world is my stage. That's why we are telling you all these things, because champions are not made in the ring, they're made outside the ring. So we only go to ring to display our championship. So looking at it today, big vision forces to collaborate. No man is an island. God created us to be interdependent. Write that down. God created us to be interdependent. That means everything in creation depends on each other to succeed. God created us to be interdependent. Everything in creation depends on each other. We have to depend on the grasses to eat the grass, to eat the animals. You know, you have to poo it out. It goes to another. So energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. So everything, no man is an island. God created everything to be interdependent. Everything in creation needs each other to succeed. That is one thing about collaborating. So you need to appreciate other people into your life. Once you have a big vision, you need to see the weakness in your life. You need to see your level of incompetence. And you cannot be everywhere. Trying to be everywhere will make you like octopus. You have to be everywhere. In fact, you'll be tired. You hate being an entrepreneur. You hate being a businessman. You are the one doing the marketing. You are the one doing the sales. Oh God, nobody does that. That's why you must strategically exit yourself from the business or the job and now start working on the job. Every successful man doesn't work in the job. Dangote doesn't work in the company. He works on the company. The difference between in and on. A fashion designer that wants to be a billionaire should not be in the business every day. No, he has to be on the business. A carpenter that wants to make a significant impact as a carpenter must not work in the business. He must work on business. So big vision forces to collaborate. Do not collaborate. I cannot be eye without nose. Nose cannot be nose without hand. Hand cannot be hand without leg. So we need each other. So as a come, let's create a community. You have your strength. You have contacts in your phone. Bring your contacts. Read the books. Let us work with the contacts. I can communicate effectively. I can communicate very well. Please leverage on me. I leverage on your contact. We make money together. So no, I never give my number. Okay, keep it now. That's why people are saying, I don't know. So you cannot be a pastor, you're a deacon, you're an usher, you're a choir member, you're everywhere. Your name is sorry. So no, sorry. When you go back home at night, you will see your body could tell you how far. Because you have to learn to accept other people, learn to collaborate, learn to accept people's strength into your life. Number 6, as a big vision forces you to collaborate. So you must collaborate. So number 6, a big vision awakens the giant within you. You have a God idea, God kind of idea of God vision. He will awaken the giant. Number 7, the giant within you. Number 6, yes, number 6. He awaken the giant within you. So suddenly you realize this kind of energy you never realize before in your life. You're not thinking about generational. The day you have a global vision, okay, the kind of energy we will get in, I can tell you for sure. This is the energy I'm having right now. I can talk from now to tomorrow. Like I can stand here and talk. Go, we will come back and see talk. And suspend all your energy. You don't understand? I can talk that you don't stand up in your chair. Because what I'm thinking now is not just, I want us to be able to have a program where we teach wealth at home. Our parents did not teach us wealth at home. They taught us poverty. I don't have money. I cannot afford a car. Those guys are rich. We are poor. I cannot take you to vacation to Paris, to Bahamas, to London, to UK, to US. They keep giving you excuses. Why? Daddy, why? I need television. We can't afford it. I need a new phone. They tell you poverty. No, we can see. You never say your father budget money for investment, for treasury bill, for land development, for real estate. All the time you see your parent make money. Like my kind of parent, my mother work for salary, collect the salary, and off he hand over to people. That's what you do. So anytime they collect salary, hand over immediately to our school fee, our house rent. You know that time. You know the time my mother gave it to 8 children. There was time like 5 of us were in university. 5 university at the time for my elder sister. 5 of us. So can you imagine when we come back home like this? We all know when they pay mommy salary. We all of us know. That salary come like this. Bagam, call. All of us, they call home. All of us are calling home. My mother would just carry the money from government and hand over to us. I said, this woman, nah. I refuse to end up like this. You know, I refuse. So you see the woman, every time you come back home, you see my mom, you just pity my mom. So we have to force and help her. Mom, what can we do? Plant mama income, water leaf, vegetable, just to help to supplement the family. No, that kind of life. They taught us poverty. No, we need to teach our children wealth. Wealth must be taught in every family. That everybody will, if wealth did not come from you, wealth must come from, well, it did not come from a wealthy family, it must come from you. Say amen. Amen. That you did not come to see abundance. You abundant, before you leave this world, you must live abundance. Then abundance. And if you're thinking about abundance, you have some this energy because you're thinking big. So have a big vision awaken the giant within you. A big vision places a demand on you to locate the most resourceful part of you. A big vision places a demand on you. Place a demand on you to locate the most resourceful aspect of you. A big vision places a demand on you. He places a demand on you to locate the most resourceful aspect of you and unleash your potential to your generation in a phenomenal way to your generation. So a big vision awakens the giant within you. A big vision places a demand on you to locate that most resourceful aspect of you. Place a demand on you that locate the most resourceful aspect of you and unleash your potential in a phenomenal way. So looking at it today, when people say I don't have strength, I don't have energy to come to that business, okay? You've not identified with something bigger yet. The day you identify with something bigger, I can guarantee you have energy by fire by force. This morning, I woke up, I was so tired. I didn't want to come here. But when I remember that, I'm on a generational course, bam, I don't know when I jump from there. This journey, we cannot quit. Quitting is not an option. Quitting doesn't make the journey faster. No, we must continue. Ahead. So, a big vision places a demand on you. Locate the most resourceful aspect of you and unleash your potentials in a phenomenal way. So, we don't even recognize that we have problem. I said I don't know, say I get wahala. That time when I wake up for morning, I don't know, say I get wahala. All wahala suspended. I don't even know. That having to go and face issues, you have to buy fuel, have to do this, I don't think I'm at all. Now when I don't enter my car on AC, the AC bloom, I remember I say, try that office where they go to, that I go need gas, or I go need fuel. Now my brain coming in. I don't know, say wahala day. As in when I woke up this morning, I don't know that this word is problem. I'm seriously speaking. I don't know. So there are places you're working the giant, of course, within you, and a big vision places a demand on you, and that locate the most resourceful aspect of you and unleash your potential in a phenomenal way. It brings out the best. Write it down. It brings out full stop. It brings out the best, better, bolder, stronger, and the ultimate version of yourself. It brings out the ultimate version of yourself. So that's what big vision does. Big vision brings out the best, better, bolder, stronger, and the ultimate version of yourself. So you want to live life in full potential. Have big dreams. Have big vision. Don't ever think small. Don't think small. Don't ever imagine it. Don't accept it. Like those are the things I used to tell my wife, Before I got married, I used to tell her, no, when you marry me like this, we'll go to Dubai on honeymoon. I was still living in my face without a mattress. Just 2 pillows on a rock carpet. Can you imagine that? And I won't duvet, one blanket, not even do a blanket. That secondary school kind of blanket, that's the blanket. Yes, it used to look like. That was you sleeping, and she used to come there to see me, I thought when I was, I said, if you can marry me like this, I will take you to Dubai. The girl will just smile. I don't know why women just they like this kind of thing. You see the guy they live for face, man, you don't believe him. You really the guy. And I was serious though. I talk big right from small. I used to talk big, looking down today. So. And it just happened. If I took her to 2 weeks honeymoon on Dubai, when I told her in Burj Khalifa, can you see? Dream come true. Dream don't just come true. You have to work on it. Work on it. Action is needed. So talk big, dream big. Don't think small. So I said that it brings out the best, better, bolder, stronger, and ultimate version of yourself. If you have big vision, big dreams, God idea, you're going to bring out. So don't ever think small. Don't ever think small. Nobody should be thinking less than 28 million in 12 months. Nobody. You should not do 28 million in 1 year, 12 months. Don't think less than that. If you think less than 28 million in 1 year, you're thinking too small. Tell anyone, neighbor. No, that one is looking for the charge card. Tell anyone, neighbor. If you think less than 28 million in 1 year, you're thinking too small. You're thinking too small already. Anything about 28 million is a good one for me. Think anything about 28 million, at least. I can be thinking less than 1 million in a month. That is about 24 million in 12 months. Even if it's 1 day, that miracles will happen. See, miracles don't just happen, you create miracles. As the one that will teach you the working of miracles. I'll tell you, that's the same concept that the woman with the issue of blood has. He worked her miracle in her mind. She saw it, she arranged it, mental creating. Then she took action. Nothing. She didn't see crowd, though. She did not see crowd. She did not recognize crowd. I'll teach you the working of miracles. That you can work your own miracles. What we call miracles. God suspend natural laws. I'm telling you the truth. So, right, number 7. Number 7, I can't be fast here. I have my time fast spent. Number 7, it activates your time. It activates your time wasters detector. It activates big visions. Activate your time waster detector. Your time waster detector. So you begin to at number 7, it activates your time waster detector. So everybody coming to waste your time, in fact, you will not even have time for the person anymore. You just activate. It's just like me coming to talk to me about Chelsea. As a result, the one will laugh at you. You will not know that this guy is not interested. I talk about Chelsea, man. The one will laugh at you. I don't even know. The only one I know, they play for Ronaldo, Messi. These are the popular ones. But those, I don't even know which club, which team. I don't even know what they're doing there. Those are Chelsea and Man U. I don't laugh at you like this. Or Premier League. I will all laugh at you like this. So I don't even have to waste time talking about this because it doesn't put money in my pocket. It doesn't move a needle to my. It's not something I find pleasure in. Yes, some people find pleasure in it. Fine and good. But for me, you know that interests me. I can even try and talk about politics a little bit because some policies affect business people like us. But fine, I won't even waste time talking. Think about let's have that impact. Let's transform lives. I'm in. I'm suddenly in. Tell me books that I will read that will make me a better person. I'm in. I will read that book throughout the night. You don't need fasting and prayer. Tell me that this is what I'm going to read. I'm going to be a better person tomorrow morning. Tell me that I should come to a class and say, let me become at the ultimate. Let me be able to transform my life and life people around me. I'm in. Let's go and make money. Like I'm serious. I'm seriously in. Let's go to Lagos today. I'll find money for flight tickets. You see me in Lagos. I'm coming. No, you don't need fasting and prayer. I'm in. Tell me about ideas. I'm in. How I can make the world a better place. I'm in. I'm sold in. Tell me, okay, let's plan a training at Montu Suite. I'm in. At Le Meridian. I'm in. 5-star hotel. I'm in. Tell me, let's go for a dinner at the Castle Hotel in 1,000. I'm in. Like I'm in. Seriously speaking, you don't need fasting and prayer for me. So, Big Vision activates your time with waster detector. Number 8, Big Vision exposes small minds around you. Big Vision exposes small minds around you. It exposes small minds around you. I have to be a little bit faster right now because of my time. Big Vision exposes small minds around you. Big Vision gives you life. Number 9, Big Vision gives you life and a sense of direction. It gives you life. It's going to be alive again. It's going to be alive again. You are now alive. Now I'm living for something that even if I die, you must continue. I'm working on the process. I'm working on a success plan. So Big Vision, number 7, activates time waster detector. Number 8, Big Vision exposes small minds around you. You no longer be comfortable around them anymore. Number 9, Big Vision gives you life, and a sense of direction. And a sense of that. Now you can totally say, okay, I'm living for something. Some people are not living for anything, no. Big Vision gives you life and a sense of direction. It gives you life and a sense of direction. It gives you energy and a sense of direction. I always say this to a lot. When you're thinking too small, you will always be complaining. Have you seen people that always tell you, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired? Ask them a question. What's your biggest dream? What is your most widest dream? You see what they will tell you. They will not tell you anything beyond their nose. They never tell you anything that is generational. They can never even tell you something global. Because that's why they don't find energy to stand up. That's why they procrastinate. I taught you how to procrastinate. Why people procrastinate? I give a training on how people procrastinate. Why people procrastinate? I did a very book elaborated 45 minutes. Why people procrastinate? Why you should never procrastinate anything at all in your life. So one of the things that make people not to be successful, you give them money, they become useless in their hand. Give the opportunity, they can't take advantage of it because they're thinking too small. That's the thing. They always tell you, I'm tired. Anka, kill them. I don't know. What are you doing? You've not done anything yet. You wake up in the morning and say, I'm tired. Because you don't have anything you are living for. You don't have anything that is generational now. You don't have a succession plan, no global impact. You just say, everybody might not be successful now. Must everybody be a millionaire? Okay, it's a must. Tell anybody it's a must. It's a must. You have to be a millionaire. If you refuse that, you die poor. We die broke. With all the things that God deposited in you, you are not going to the grave with those things. I'm telling you right now. You must bring all of them out in this generation. Tell your neighbor, every treasure, every vitality, every gift, every talent God embedded in you, you must bring it out. You are giving it. No, you must bring it out. So we are not joking with you again. I'm conserving my energy. Enough of conservation. You are bringing it out. So number 9, I said, Big Vision gives you life and a sense of direction. Number 10, big vision gives you meaning. Big vision gives your life meaning and purpose. Big vision gives your life meaning and purpose. Big vision gives your life meaning and purpose. Big vision, dreaming big, gives your life meaning and purpose. I still have a long class. Are you for sure? Don't worry, we have a part 3 tomorrow. Okay. Big vision gives you a life meaning and what? Purpose. I have to stop you. I have to stop here. This is not something I will rush. No, 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 no. I don't have to. It's plenty. This is number 11 and 12. See now, this is 11. 11 start from here, ends here. 12 start from here, see 12 now. And 12 we did like this. So in a big wahala. If I rush, I don't want to rush up. I want to make you enter your life so that you will never think small again. You will say, what again? Eh? Yeah, this is top. This is what? Bottom. The worst thing is to remain average. Because average is the worst of what? The best. Best of what? The worst. The bottom of what? The top. The top of what? The bottom. Let's do it together. One together. Up, down, face. Average is what? The worst of the... Let's say it together. The average is what? The worst of the what? The best of the... The bottom of the top of the... Well, let's do it one together. One together, go. Average is what? The best of the worst. The bottom of the top. The top of the bottom. Last time, one more. All of us say it together. Please open up your mind. I want you to hate average life. Hate it. Hate it. Or anyway, just refuse it. Refuse it with your subconscious mind. Anyway, you are, just tell yourself, I'm going to be the best. I will be on top of my career. I will be the best of anything I go into. So today, you have to hate this guy called average. You must hate the guy. Let me use red marker. Let me use marker and say, don't accept average. Don't ever accept it again after today. We have to cancel it. So we have to go from here up and from here down, from here up and from here down. Let's do one together, go. Average is the worst of the best, the worst of the worst, the bottom of top, the top of the bottom. Tell neighbor, refuse to be average. See you tomorrow. So your life, as if I don't want small money. I don't want big money. That language should change. From today, I want big money. What do you want? Big money. I want plenty money. Everything you are telling me. I want to live rich. I want to live wealthy. Yeah? You have to. That's the mind. That's the mindset. And you work every day. It's attracting to you. So today, online communities, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. See that stand and show the mentor will see far. Get a mentor today. See you at the top. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. So for the rest of us looking at me today, I have to check your notes. You have to tell me what you learned today. It could just be one thing. It could be number 1. It could be number 5. It could be something. You're going to go home today. Just tell me what you learned. I want to take 3 contributions from here, 3 from here, and then we call it a day, okay? So those of you that came for the program for 9 o'clock section, I have to end right now so that I can be part of the 9 o'clock section. So that's why I end it right early so they can be part of 9 o'clock section. So just give me some contribution, what you learned today, and then we can call it today. What's the second? Good morning.